you don't speak this time, I will block him. Yeah, but you called me many times, my friend, and your voice was coming weird, and I don't know.
Yeah, is it okay now?
Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have to reset my Skype. Anyways, I don't know if you remember me. Be I called before.
Okay. Did you leave Islam or not?
Yeah, I did. I
Oh, okay.
accepted Christ, and
All right.
I was wondering if you can show like a video, or is it?
Of video of what?
I was, I was talking with this Muslim guy. He was asking me, how do you show that Christ and God are same and separate at the same time? So I played this one video. I don't know if you
Yeah, I cannot
wait.
play videos of others because they might have copyright over them.
Oh,
They can flag us.
oh, I posted this video on my channel.
Oh,
Maybe later.
all right.
Yeah. So yeah, I was saying I see the topic. It says Sabbath was made for the man,
Mhm.
not the man made for Sabbath. What do you mean by that?
Well, this is what Jesus said in Mark chapter 2, verse 27, 26, 27. You know, when the Jews, they've been given the order not to work in Sabbath. So many people, because they think that, okay, this is about Sabbath, so we don't work. But in fact, Jesus, he explained to them that you can do work in Sabbath, and there's many things you can do in Sabbath. For Sabbath is made for the man, not the man made for Sabbath, which means it's not God who need the Sabbath, it's you who need the Sabbath, it's you who need the rest day.
I see, I
So the
see.
Jews, they were like just literally following the law word by word. It says don't work in Sabbath, don't do anything, that's it. So when Jesus was working in the field with his disciple, and they grabbed some like fruits or something from the field, they said, look what they are doing. They are hungry, they want to eat. So he said, well, didn't David, he ate in Sabbath, or did you forget? So and then he said to them, well, the Sabbath made for the man, not the man made for Sabbath, which means anything is for the benefit of the man is lawful in Sabbath. So if I find somebody is sick, I help him in Sabbath. If I find somebody hungry, I feed him in Sabbath. Doing good is what Sabbath is about. It's not about not really working as much as about doing good, not to be selfish for yourself.
I see, see. It's more like God doesn't need it, but we do. I get it.
Sure, absolutely. All the law is given to Moses. God do not need any of them. You see, like even when you say, God, he says, worship me, like, follow me. But do he need it? No.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's what I always wondered when I was Muslim, that when they say, "Oh, pray," and or God will, I was like, why God needs our like prayer so much, and fasting and all that. But in Christianity, it makes more sense, and that's why I feel more I can relate to it. Makes more sense altogether. But yeah, these verses were a little bit, have to understand, I guess.
Everything
Yeah.
is about, like the Ten Commandment, all of it is about you, how to live better, not about how God live better.
Yeah, like to it will lead to God at the end of the day. I that's what
Yeah, but
I
still,
figured that.
it's for safety, security,
Yeah. But
for comfort.
if you live by what God told you, like in the Bible, you at the end you will feel close to God. Like once you stop sinning and just focus, right? That's what I'm saying. It's like a relationship with God. You
Yeah,
do like the right thing, you get close to God. The worst, like you partying and stuff, you keep feeling like you're getting farther away from God.
yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, anything else, my friend? You want to say
Oh no,
anything?
that's why I just wanted to say thank you for your help, and finally I accepted Christ, and I feel much at peace.
I'm so happy for you. Well, I don't know where you live. I'm not going to ask you, but I
I'm in
advise.
US.
Oh, okay. Well, then you need to find a church to get baptized when you are ready. If you know that you should, baptism is very important for us as Christians.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought like, well, it's just that I've watched a video when they were showing like they were going in little like a ocean or something. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah,
at the beach, right?
yeah. Or even inside the church, they have like a place for, water. Uh, Baptism is not only symbolic, but it is you know, you will be like born again with Christ, and you will be receiving the Holy Spirit with you. So it's more, it's a spiritual and it is real. And I advise you, like you accept Jesus in your heart, yes,
Yeah,
but baptism is like let us say washing yourself from the previous days and starting in your life, born again, literally, you know.
I see. I just want another thing. Yeah, I will look into it. I will. I don't have a church at the moment. Because I really don't know what to tell them that hey, I converted.
Yeah, why not?
uh,
Don't worry, they will not be upset. You can tell them, just go and tell them I am you know, an ex-Muslim. You can tell them your stories, they will be happy. They will be happy to have you, trust me.
yeah, I have this one church near me, and they're like Mormons or no
No, no,
Jehovah Witness.
Mormon are not Christians. Jehovah's Witnesses are Christians. Stay away from those.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go to those
No,
churches.
no, those are
Kind
not
of,
Christians. Those are
yeah,
cult
felt like
like
a cultish vibes.
yeah, like Islam. You know, we
Yeah.
don't. Those are not Christians. Yeah.
So yeah, one more comment I wanted to say. So I was watching these videos about near death experiences, and I don't know why I don't hear it more often. Christians like using it in their debate because that's a good evidence. Even Muslims, they when they have near that experience, the what they describe is so close to the Christian theology.
Well, you know, for me, I cannot speak of something I did not experience myself. You
Mhm.
know.
But there's like I actually made a whole playlist of. I mean, maybe I'll make my own channel and I'll discuss this. But even Muslims, when they, like I said, I used to have visions like that in my dreams, and that was I had no idea about Jesus at that time. But and a lot of people they even so that's actually a good evidence that that's what like human, when they feel close to God, the Christian theology is what seems more like it. And that's a good. I mean, there's so many like people talking about their near death experience, and it's unanimous that they feel like they see Jesus at the end of the when they are kind of dead
Yeah.
clinically.
You see,
Yeah.
there's many things people they speak of, and let us say somebody he saw a vision, somebody saw a dream, somebody. I experience a lot of those people speaking to me, but for me, uh, I cannot really approve or disapprove something me myself I did not experience.
Mm.
I I have to say I believe them because I trust they are being honest. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, there's so many. Yeah.
yeah, but still at the end of the day, I go only but by what my Lord said,
Hmm.
not by what the man say.
I see.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
just saying, like, that's why I was talking to a Muslim friend, and that's why I told him. He said, "What is the evidence?" I was like, "There's a lot." Like, I was showing him, and he was pretty touched by it because everybody says like they don't even know each other. They have exactly same experiences, and it's pretty close to Christian. Like, they don't see any 72 virgins or anything like that, you know. So,
Yeah.
anyways, so I
Well,
wanted to mention.
if you
Yeah.
want, you can tell me where you live. I will see if I can find you a church, and I will let them contact you if you want. Or it's up to you. You
Yeah.
can find your own way. Just you can go to any church, you know, Catholic, Protestant, Orthodox, doesn't matter really, whatever you feel comfortable, and just tell them that I am an ex-Muslim. I met someone, his name is Christian Prince, whatever, in the internet, and you know we have some discussion, and I decided to leave Islam, accepted Jesus, and he told me that I should get baptism, and they will do the rest,
Oh,
and
okay. Okay.
they will welcome you with very happy. You will see. You will see.
Yeah, yeah, I will look into it. Like I said, the church is near me right now. They have a little cultish vibe, and I don't wanna. I know,
No, no,
like
those are not Christians. You know.
human are sinful, so people
Yeah,
can do crazy things. So,
yeah,
uh,
those are not Christians. We don't care for them. We care for.
I and I want to share that video I have on the chat so people can see. I mean, if you're talking
What
to
is the name, the title of the video?
Oh, I made this video. It's called "Understanding Christian Trinity Through Einstein's Theory of Special Relativity."
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I just shared.
Okay.
Huh?
You know, just post your name in the comment, and they can click at your name later, and they can go and see the video. And
Yeah,
you can post the title. People they can share it, search it, and they will find it in YouTube.
yeah, it's really interesting because Einstein is saying exactly that like there's energies there are two, but they're they're manifestation of same thing, but they're two in body. So kind of like, just to understand, because people say, how can two things be one, right? And here we go.
No,
We
no, you
have
see,
a
there's
physical
there is
property.
an easy way to
Yeah.
understand how things can be one, because you remember, I think I spoke to you. I said, you yourself, you have a spirit and you have a flesh, right?
Yeah.
But both are one, but they are two, you know.
Correct. Yes. Yes.
So,
But like
and not only
yeah.
they are two different nature,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you know, but yet they are in one person. So how you are one person, and then you are flesh, and then you are a soul, and then they
Yes.
deny that this is can be impossible, you know.
True. True. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, adding to that. So yeah. I will share it once your video is over. I'll
Yeah,
share in the
you see
comment
now
section.
when you do baptism, you will have a three
Yeah.
in one, not only one. Why? Because you have the flesh, you have the soul, which is a soul given to human, the same as a soul given to animal soul. But
Hmm.
then when you get baptism, you will have the Spirit of God with you. So you have a three in one. That's why we say we receive the Holy Spirit.
Can you baptize yourself?
Well, I mean, if there's nobody around me, this is fine. But as long you live in a society and churches are open, thank God. So there is no reason for that. Don't be shy. I mean, this is normal. I mean, I have many men, you know, old, young, they go baptism, and actually it's going to be a very special experience. And you will call
Mm.
me later and you will tell me about it. You will tell me how you felt. You will see.
Okay. Yeah. I will. Yeah. I live on the in the south, and anyways, I'll send you my location in the Skype, and
All right.
if you can help me find a good church,
All right. I
that's
will
not
see. All right.
cultish.
Okay. Thank you,
All
my
right.
friend.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Well, we are happy for our friend here. I don't know if you remember him. We call, and actually, I got mad from him like sometime because he had too many questions. He gave me headache, you know. But because he's smart. You see, when somebody he is so much in details, this is how you know he is very serious. You don't just want to accept things blindly. You don't want to be like those Muslims say Shahada without knowing what he's talking about. So he gave me too many questions. And sometimes I lost my patience with him because I felt like, okay, this guy is making my mission impossible. And now, as you see, he decided to accept the Messiah, and I'm very grateful that he did. I'm grateful for the Lord to give me the opportunity. And here we will see, like you see, we have Tommy. Tommy is a good person. He's a good Christian, maybe. I don't know if he's a Christian or not. But Tommy, he think that God is about you do this and that, and that's God. But Tommy, he forgot that God is way more than this. God is not just a law. God is mercy. So Tony, he says, work in Sabbath is anything that does not glorify God. But Tony, there's million things we do in Sabbath, they glorify God, and they are work. Don't you know? When Jesus and his disciples, they walk in the field, and they were hungry. Hungry. How that is glorifying God, according to your logic? That's not. You are hungry. You walk to grab food. How that is glorifying God? That is just eating. So you have wrong understanding about glorifying God. We glorify God by not breaking God's command and committing sin. So if Saturday is meant to be to give us rest, to save us from our greed, and we do that, then we are not breaking the command of God. But if a person who live in country, he have to work in Saturday, is he committing sin against God? No. He have a family. He have kids to feed. If somebody have a farm, I'm not going to say cars and business and etc. and this business have to take care 7 days a week. There's a snowstorm is coming. Those chicken will die. You have to turn on the heater for them. Otherwise, all his chicken will be dead. Shall he go and turn the heater, which is going to save him from the money? Lose? It's just money. But this is his livestock. So you can be just as silly and you say, oh, this is and that, or you can say that God is merciful and he gave us the day for our mercy, not for the opposite. And then you will understand that whatever Jesus was doing was for the sake of mercy. And anything you do in Saturday for helping yourself or helping others, not for the sake of benefit, but something logical, something makes sense, is good in the eye of God. If I have a dog outside and today is Sabbath, shall I go and open the door for my dog? Or maybe shall let him die in the snow? If I have an animal and he is hungry, shall I torture my enemy and let him, my animal or my donkey, and let him fast the whole day? Or I shall go and feed him? So depending how big your brain is, you know, you can be the same as those Jews who were questioning Jesus about everything you do, or you can be a person who uses his brain. God, he made a law for the smart one, not for the stupid ones. Stupid ones always, they break the law by following the law. Like when the Jews, they were chasing a woman for committing adultery. They were what? Are they following the law? No, they were breaking the law. They got the women, but they have no man. Do you remember? They go after a woman. They brought a woman to stone her. Have you ever heard of a woman committing fornication alone? So, were they breaking the law or practicing the law? They were breaking the law. And not only that, where is the judge? Who is the judge? So, in one hand, they claim that they are following the command of God, but in fact, they are breaking the law by practicing the law. When Jesus, he said to them, the one of you who did not commit sin, throw your rocks at her. Just go ahead. Jesus did not debate them. He did not show them verses from the Bible. He did not do anything. He said, the one of you, you have no sin, just to stone her. Go ahead. And then they look at each other, who they are practicing the law, but on everybody except themselves. Who are you, the one who want to practice the law? Who are you and how you became a judge? So they were practicing the law, but by practicing the law, they were breaking the law of God. And Jesus, he said to her, well, nobody judge you, neither I, but don't do it again. So which one is more important to Tommy? A woman, she committed fornication, or a man, he walked his dog? According to Tommy, you are a bad person. According to Jesus, you are not. So which one you follow?